Hi guys, and welcome back to Nails Next Top Nail Artist Season 8. This is challenge number 6 and it is called Fashion Fanatic. So we had to go through CND's lookbooks for the runway shows that they make nails for, and I picked the 2019 Spring and Summer collection. It is such a beautiful collection. It has lots of light colors, lots of dark colors, a ton of gems and 3D embellishments, and I can't wait to show you how I interpreted this trend. So keep watching and I can't wait to show you what I just made. I started by mixing some Blackpool Vinylux with some clear top coat to give it that sheer base. The blue and gems stood out for me the most in my reference photo, so I chose the blue longwear Vinylux to contrast with my black. Because CND usually has 3 levels of difficulty in their nails that they do, I chose to do the same thing with these set of nails. Here I am creating my first optional added length. We were supposed to create ready wear nails, which means that they should be ready to purchase and wear out whenever you want. So I wanted to really make these have their own accessories and options. Here I am using our Plexi Gel to make my first brooch. All my brooches are going to be magnetic and removable, so you have the options of wearing them or not. And you can't forget to embellish the base of the nail to make sure that you have a beautiful look if you're not wearing the brooches. I used nail glue to glue all of these little gems on individually. And let's test the magnet. Yep, perfect. So here I'm starting my next optional length. I started by using a C-curve tool and wrapping it in saran wrap so that I could get a good shape. I measured them first to make sure they would fit on the tips of the nails themselves. I then discovered a little trick that if you put it on scissors, you can embellish them and paint it a lot easier than if you left it on the C-curve tool. The Vinylux Longwear nail polish is actually a really nice color to work with. It has a lot of pigment and it doesn't take very many coats to get your desired look. Here's my second brooch. I'm taking some Plexi Gel and gluing on my feather. I then took some nail glue and glued on my gems. And then we are gluing some more gems on the side. We want to really make sure that the set is nice and blingy and cohesive. I chose to do a lot of line work in this set. I think it balances really nicely with the sparkly gems, so you just need to make sure that you have your brush loaded with enough paint to get a good solid straight line. To make these optional length pieces, I used CND's acrylic to make the base of them. It's a very nice acrylic, it sets very nicely, and it doesn't require a lot of filing after it's set. It's also very strong, and I used it to reinforce all of my optional lengths because I went a little bit wild and crazy and made them super extra with bling. I always made sure to finish all of my pieces and my nails with the super shiny gel-like top coat from Vinylux. This piece is going to be my biggest eye-catching brooch. I also made sure to take my blue Vinylux paint and paint all the insides of the magnets so they look like gems itself, even whenever you're not wearing your magnetic brooches. Here I wanted to make that snow globe effect that's in my reference photo. I painted the shape I wanted with my Vinylux, and then I used Plexi Gel to glue on my glitter, and then I used my Brissa Gel and moved it around a little bit to make that dome-like gem look. I used Vinylux to give my chain some blue accents, and then of course I covered everything in the super shiny top coat. So again, when I'm painting my lines here, I'm making sure that my brush is nice and loaded with paint so I can get as straight as lines as possible. And then we're finishing off this nail by gluing on some little triangle gems. This is my last optional length, and I absolutely loved how these all turned out. Here I am painting it with Blackpool Vinylux and then just adding my finishing touching embellishments, and I just reinforced the gem at the end with some acrylic. I am obsessed with these, and here's a little video of how it all works. So you can be wild and crazy and wear this all, or you can remove these optional lengths, and then you can also remove the crazy 3D brooches. And then you're left with a simpler yet still wild look.